If your dog laughs like you, stop speaking. It started on a Sunday. I remember because I always call my mum on Sundays. And that morning, I was sitting on the porch with my coffee, phone in one hand, my dog, Max, sprawled at my feet. It was quiet, just the two of us and the low hum of the neighborhood waking up. I was telling my mum a story, something dumb from work, and I laughed. Not a big laugh, just a quick, sharp bark. And then I heard it again right after mine. I looked down. Max was looking at me, mouth open, tongue lolling, but the sound that came out wasn't a bark. It was a laugh. My laugh. Short, clipped, echoing back at me. I froze. He just wagged his tail like nothing was wrong. I told myself I imagined it. Dogs make weird noises all the time, right? But the next day, it happened again. I was on a video call, laughing at a joke, and from the hallway, I heard it. A perfect copy of my laugh, just a little too loud, a little too forced. I muted the call and listened. Max padded into the room, sat down, and stared at me, head cocked, mouth closed. I started to notice other things. He'd sit next to me on the couch, watching my face, his eyes following my mouth as I spoke. If I laughed, he'd tilt his head, ears twitching like he was trying to memorize the sound. Sometimes, when I was alone, I'd hear my own laugh coming from the backyard, echoing through the dark. I tried to ignore it, but it got worse. One night, I was watching TV, and the laugh track from the show set him off. He sat in front of the screen, mouth open, and let out a sound that was almost human, almost mine. It was wrong, too high, too sharp, but it was me. I turned off the TV. He kept laughing, the sound bouncing off the walls, getting louder, until I shouted for him to stop. He did. He stared at me, tail still, eyes wide. Then he started to mouth the shape of my words, silent, lips moving in time with mine. I stopped talking. He stopped moving. I started testing him. I'd say something, anything, and wait. Sometimes nothing happened. Other times I'd hear my own voice, warped and broken, coming from the other room. I set up my phone to record, but every time I pressed record, he'd just sit there, silent, watching me. The worst was the night I woke up to the sound of laughter, my laughter, coming from the hallway. I got up, heart pounding, and found Max sitting by the door, mouth open, the sound spilling out of him in perfect imitation. He looked at me, and for a moment his mouth moved in sync with mine, like he was waiting for me to speak so he could copy it. I stopped talking. I stopped laughing. I barely made a sound in my own house, but he still tries. He sits outside my bedroom door at night, mouth open, silent, waiting. Sometimes I hear my own voice whispering from the backyard, calling my name, laughing softly. If you're hearing this, if you're reading this, listen to me. If your dog laughs like you, stop speaking. Don't test it. Don't try to catch it on camera. Don't give it anything else to learn, because it's not just mimicry, it's practice. And once it gets it right, you'll hear your own voice calling from the dark, and you won't know if it's you or him anymore. Just stop speaking before it's too late.